In this video, I'll be making countries into I'll be going around the world, explore new sounds, and merge genres into something never heard before. Starting off we got Mexico, the land of tacos, tequila, churros, and drop, but they got some of the finest music in the world, so many genres to choose from that would blend well with a funk beat, so I'm going to make a funk track inspired by mariachi music. First I'm going to set the BPM to 130, and start the beat with some rockers. I decided to go with a funk beat because why not? And then I
stack the layers,
add a clap on the downbeats to add some tension, and put a fill at the end of the beat. Now to give the mariachi sound you need a trumpet. So I laid a trumpet melody, and made sure to add a lot of vibrato. I then added harmony to this melody by adding another trumpet. The melody was still lacking depth, so decided to
stack the layers, stack the layers, stack the layers.
I then consolidated the tracks to make it easier to adjust the audio in case I need to. I added a brass shot to fill in the space of the melody. Then I
stack the layers.
Never forget to add that sub bass. Here's what I got so far. You know what this beat could also use? Some piano salsa. Now to make this funk track more Mexican is to add some gritos, which is a Spanish word that means shout. It's a pretty weird sound. A bit of mixing and mastering, and here's the track. Russia is a based country. It got the based things like dogs, vodka, balalaika, family van, but most importantly hard bass. But I'm going to do more than just combine hard bass and funk. Let's set this tempo to 160 cause we gotta go fast. I'll start off with a simple 4x4 house beat. Don't forget the hi-hats. Now to make this track Russian, I'm going to use a lot of Russian instruments like bayalika, bayan, accordion, damra, and a contrabass, and I'll resample these instruments as an audio in case I need to do any sound design. Now I'll add a cowbell. The melody sounds out of tune with the instrumentals, so what I'll do is duplicate the melody and disable the oscillators. The reason is that this cowbell is playing fourths per note, so some of these notes don't fit in the key of the song, which is C# minor. Since I duplicated the cowbell, I now have more control with intervals. I'll now adjust the bottom melody to fit with the key of this track.
Perfect!
Now it's time to look at that hard bass sound, donk. Here I'm going to open a serum and select two sine waves from my oscillators. I'll FM one of the oscillators to the other, add a filter, and adjust the envelope. Now with this sound I'll add some effects and lay down a bass line. And don't forget that sub bass. To top it off I'll add this Russian acapella. Now let's play this track. Now you might ask, isn't Ohio a state in the USA? For sure, though it could be a country. It's got all the qualities a country could have: food, culture, infrastructure, and most importantly, music. So I'm going to make an Ohioan funk track. I'll set the BPM to 104 because that's a very Ohioan number, and I'm going to use the Ohio anthem. I'll then adjust the audio to fit in the track. Now I'm going to add a loop from a song in Donkey Kong Country, Mangrove Cove. You'll probably recognize this sound in another funk track. I'll use the same melody from the Ohio theme for the cowbell. And I'll
stack the layers.
I'll go with a 4x4 beat, but to give it some swing, I'll set the grid to triplet and place the hi-hats on those triplets to create that swinging vibe. That sub bass is missing. I'll add some ambience to fill in the background of the track. Here's the beat so far. Still it lacks some energy, so I'll add a gritty bass, couple of gunshots, and some glitches. You can't forget that woo. Now I'll finalize this beat with a Memphis rap acapella, and here's how it sounds. Here are more countries turned into Phonk. Be sure to check this video.